Hey guys, MTV is asking people to spread the word about their new YouTube channel called MTV Other. They're entering the world of online video and they're going to have lots of comedy and music and animation with the MTV attitude. Here's a clip in which comedian Michael Che talks about the gentrification of his hometown in New York City.
I was at this bodega recently and I heard the strangest thing. As soon as I walked in, I heard these two dudes. One dude said to the other, he goes, "Nah, son, get the Fiji. Evian is gross. He has specific water taste."
You can watch the whole video by clicking the link in the description or the annotation. The video is actually really funny. Michael Che has become one of my new favorite comedians. And if you like it, don't forget to subscribe. A lot of my viewers have pointed out that most of my videos are addressed to guys, and so many have requested that I give advice to girls, who apparently make up most of my audience now. When did that happen? I suppose I mainly talk to guys because I am a guy and I can sort of see things from the male perspective. Since I'm not a woman, I can't perfectly imagine what the world looks like through your eyes. I suppose what I can do is tell you a little bit about how dudes can be and how you might be able to deal with it. I didn't really get any specific requests, but since most of my videos for guys are about dating, then I guess I'll talk about girls dating guys and how you might go about the whole thing. Now, the first thing you need to realize is that the vast majority of heterosexual males on planet Earth are completely clueless when it comes to girls. And I don't think this is their fault, it's just that no one has really told them how you work. You certainly haven't. So if you're interested in dating guys, you're gonna have to give them a little bit of leeway. If you insist on waiting on some suave Matthew McConaughey, I suggest you don't hold your breath. And when a dude becomes interested in a girl, one of two things happens. He gets a little bit heart fluttery or he gets a little bit horny, and sometimes a combination of the two. In either case, his brain is not functioning properly, at least when he's around you. He'll probably try his best not to say anything offensive or awkward or stupid, but he will probably fail at that. It's true, sometimes we get heart fluttery. Men are often accused of being aloof or emotionally handicapped, and this couldn't be further from the truth. In many societies, men are trained to be tough and resilient, so we tend to bottle our emotions in. But deep down, we're all emotional basket cases in desperate search for love and companionship. So sometimes when we meet a girl we like, we start dumping all that bottled up emotion on her, and it can be a little creepy sometimes. And I think it's for the same reason that dudes often handle breakups way worse than women do. Now, in general, you should negotiate with the person who's operating off pure emotion. You can tell if this is happening when the guy starts claiming that you're his soulmate after only knowing you for like 2 weeks. And then sometimes we get horny. Look, in your life you are going to encounter many dudes who only want to have sex with you. And the desire to have sex with people is natural, and there's nothing wrong with that in and of itself. The problem is when people misrepresent their intentions or when they feel like they're entitled to something, which for the record they are not. The main problem is the fact that talking about sex is still awkward and taboo for most people. So we do this weird dance to see if we can figure out the other person's mind state without coming right out and asking. I think a lot of times though it's pretty obvious when the guy only wants sex. And if you're not sure what he wants, then you need to ask him. And don't be mean about it. Just be like, I just want to know what your intentions are. I'm not condemning you. It's cool either way, but I just want to make sure we're on the same page. And whether you want a committed relationship or just sexy cuddle time, if he clearly wants something that you don't particularly want, then I would say it's probably a bad idea to continue that relationship. I hear people say all the time, all the good guys are taken. But in general, I think most guys that you meet are decent people. We just tend to be bad at girls, and we need you to help us learn how to do that. Now let's say there's a guy that you like whose attention you want to grab. The strategy that a lot of people seem to take is make yourself available and hope he notices you. But if you think about it, if a guy does that to you, does that make you want to talk to him? Probably not. Look, if you want to holler at a dude, then you're gonna have to talk to him. You need to ask him out. And I don't mean drop hints. I mean go up to him and tell him that you're digging him. It's not 1960 anymore. Girls can ask guys out. And the reason I say don't drop hints is because hints don't usually work. Guys are not nearly as good at picking up hints as girls would like us to be. And it's not because guys are stupid, it's just I don't think most people's minds work that way. And in general, being upfront and honest about what you want is the superior alternative in almost any case. Now I know the fear of rejection is just as strong in girls as it is in guys, but that's just the thing that you need to get used to / get over. There's not much I can say about that. Now all that being so, if the only reason that you're looking for a person person is because you're unhappy and you want this person to fill those holes inside of you, that is probably a recipe for disaster. I made a video about this. You can go watch it by clicking the link in the description. And even though this entire video is about dating and relationships, dating is not a thing that is necessary for life. And you shouldn't feel weird or like a failure if you're not doing it. That's just me though. If you want me to talk about more specific topics or have any other video ideas, leave them in the comments. I want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers. How you doing? Please press the like button. Subscribe if you like my hair. Holla.